Some non-tournament tag team action underway. Of course, we're all very familiar with Tre Lamar and Chase Oliver, and for a long-time AW fans, you're likely very familiar, although a little bit different style, a little bit different than you remember seeing them. But the besties in the world, of course, we knew them as the Sex Bombs for a long time. Davey Vega, you know, as one of the longest reigning intense division champions of all time.
Well, I got to say, Wadsworth, I think that the John Dorsey rub off on you. It's a great free agent signing you got here. Davey Vega back in AIW. I love it. Boy, young Chase and young Tre, you're going to learn today. Like you said, Wadsworth, one of the longest running AIW intense champions in AIW history. And you don't get that reign by being a slouch. And I think Tre's about to find it out. Come on, Tre.
Well, and obviously we're all very familiar with
I saw you
Davey,
looking at me.
But the tag team of Davey Vega and Matt Fitchett, a lot of people don't realize in AIW history, if it wasn't for a couple of poorly timed injuries for Matt Fitchett, likely would have been one of the most successful tag teams in AIW history. Every time it seemed like they were gaining some traction. In fact, it was them and not the Irish Airborne who were originally scheduled to battle the Briscoes at Absolution quite a few years ago, and the Briscoes won appearance here in AIW. Matt Fitchett gets injured. History is written with the Irish Airborne in that matchup instead.
Oh, wow.
Davey Vega went on to quite a bit of single success here in AIW.
Yeah, I think it worked out for him.
But now they've gone elsewhere, and of course, was a number of people. That was one of the biggest questions. When would we see Davey Vega back? And to see him back with Fitchett is a huge test for no consequences.
Look at Davey. Look at Davey.
In independent wrestling today, Davey Vega.
I mean, in my first ever title match here in AIW, Davey Vega was in the match with me. There was a lot of other great competitors in that match too. But I firsthand felt what that double stomp in the corner feels like. Being in the ring with somebody like this, it helps you. It actually helps you as a wrestler. When you have to wrestle somebody who's that much better than you, and this can only help Tre and Chase, but I don't know if they got enough to take out these two. I think the experience factor is going to be too much.
Well, and let's not discount the fact the Besties obviously had a little bit of a travel to get here, but are fresh, whereas Tre Lamar and Chase Oliver were finalists in this afternoon's Chandler Biggins Memorial
They wrestled
Tag
twice
Team
already,
Tournament. So this is their third match of the day.
And they're not going in there with something with like other students or anything like that. They got the besties in the world. They piss off.
One of the preeminent tag teams. Huge opportunity for them, but they are going to earn a victory if they're going to get one.
Well, there might be no consequences for them. Oh my God! What the hell? Fitchett.
Drop kicking Tre Lamar out of the air as he went for that leapfrog.
That's tag out,
Oliver. And like we said, there's the third match of the day. And in case you weren't sure about it, all you have to do is take a look at Chase Oliver's face.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was blood still on his face, but I bet it's a freaking blood bruise or something.
Well, and that was at the hands of one of his stablemate.
Yeah?
That was Joshua Bishop that gave him that.
That reckless Bishop. Oh, wow. Chase showing that athleticism, and one of the things that has improved since he's debuted, Wadsworth, is his ring awareness, using the ring to his advantage, knowing where your opponent is, as he showed with that trip on Fitchett.
Up into the side headlock. Fitchett trying to transition, the two of them jockeying for position.
Look at this. Another guy that just moves so fluidly through the air. Nicely done by Chase Oliver.
Arm drag off the springboard, send him across, but there's...
Look at that. You talk about guys that, like, just do stuff so effortlessly. God, I can't believe what the incredible talent and athleticism of young Chase Oliver.
I mean, all four of these...
College graduate, by the way, Youngstown State. Looks like Tressel. He's a Penguin.
All four of these competitors now. Tre. Tre with that Bronco Buster rolling back out. Chase Oliver getting arm dragged into him.
Get out. There you go. Jeez. Listen to that referee, Chase. Cummins don't play no. You know what.
Tre Lamar. Oh, slingshot. Almost a corkscrew elbow off the slingshot. Hooks the leg. 2 count. Fitchett's out.
I don't know. These kids should be playing around with Fitchett and Vega. They got a chance to put him away. You better, Tre.
Well, but that's the mentality of no consequences. That's been one of the big criticisms, but it's also been one of their biggest strengths.
I was going to say, how's that been working out for him, Wadsworth? I mean, how many matches you remember this team winning? I mean, yeah, they got the win over Absol between all those veterans last year, but I mean, when these guys are by themselves, 1-on-1, 2-on-2, without I mean, Baller's not going to. What's Baller going to do on the outside?
Here's that experience.
Look at that.
We were talking about the blind tag by Vega, and it wasn't even a lot of times you see that blind tag, it's a real wound up. It was just a short stick the hand out there and let Fitchett run into him.
Exactly. Let Fitch know that the tag was made and made sure that Clemens saw it too. You remember he didn't wait for Clemens' back return. He knew that Clemens had him in his eyesight. This is great. This is what we missed in Davey Vega. We need more wrestlers like Davey Vega here in AIW. Teach these kids something. Wow. Oh, man. Trey, you had any air in your lungs? They're out now, brother.
Vega headed back to the corner and
look at this. Cutting the ring off.
That experience.
Isolating their opponent. This is just textbook teamwork.
As good as Tre Lamar and Chase Oliver are together, they're in there with a team that has been teaming longer than they've even been in professional wrestling school, let alone actively wrestling around the country.
Tre Lamar's been training for just about 2.5, 3 years now. Chase Oliver is coming up on 2 years. Oh, man.
And Fitchett and Vega, as fast as they are, as agile as they are, you see them. They're also very smart veterans of professional wrestling. They know that they're athletic, but they likely are not as athletic as Chase Oliver and Tre Lamar, so they're going to ground them. They're going to tie them up, and they know they have the advantage in this area.
Well, not a lot of people. When you're talking about athleticism, yeah, if you're in there with any member of No Consequences, Baller, Chase, Trey, Josh, AJ, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to match athleticism, but what Fitchett and Vega can do is match their experience. They have the experience advantage. They've been together longer as a team. I know that ever since they debuted, Chase and Trey have been working together with No Consequences. But like you said, I mean, these guys have been teaming longer than Chase and Trey have been training.
And that's the kind of thing you can't teach that. You can't learn that. You just develop that chemistry.
This could be it.
Incredible tandem offense. Just knowing exactly where the other guy's going to be at all times.
I know they're from the Savage Garden, but they're working in sync. Thank you.
Vega to his feet, and you see, that's another thing that you just learn. Although it didn't work out for him with that jawbreaker, he wisely.
But he still has the awareness, knowing that making
drop on the leg.
Exactly.
He didn't waste energy. He just put his body weight on Tre Lamar's leg, and prior to that,
it was just enough.
But he went to stand Tre Lamar
up.
Wow! He stood between Lamar and his corner before he stood him up.
Talk about that athleticism, and there's
nobody in the corner. Chase Oliver was taken out. Gary the King Bowler trying to get him back up to the ring apron.
Mushroom stomp!
Oh! Incredible execution. And Vega has just gone stiff on the mat. Now you see him not even breathing again, just coughing, trying to get oxygen.
Looked like he had rigor mortis for a second. I don't know, I know Trey may need to make a tag, but he could have went for the pin right there, if you ask me.
I don't think he's got the energy to do it after the just assault that he's taken thus far.
Well, now he's got to make a tag because Davey's not near him anymore. Davey's going to make a tag in any second here.
And there's
the tag.
Tags on both sides. Chase Oliver in.
Wow.
Fitchett in. Oliver.
Look out, Clemens.
Drop kick in the corner. Oh, that time driving the knee into him. And just throwing his whole body in.
Very Danielson-esque here.
Ducking the clothesline attempt.
Oh, wow!
And over the top.
That was phenomenal.
Inverted DDT. 2 count, but Fitchett kicks out.
2 for 2 on the punch. I got to hit myself in the back. Anyway, what a move there by Chase Oliver. I can't believe he kicked out of that. Look at Vega's on the outside. Tre Lamar doesn't look like he knows where the hell he's at.
Tre Lamar is trying to get to the outside, but he's inside. And
look at that!
Using that to his advantage, springing over Chase Oliver, hits that drop kick.
Wow!
that basement Rana that we see out of Chase Oliver.
That could be it, Wadsworth.
Two.
Davey
No,
Vega. There's that veteran ring presence again of Davey Vega. Knowing that even though he's like still got the wind knocked out of him from that mushroom stomp, saw his partner in trouble and stopped the 3 count. Very good on the part of the miracle worker. That's what it says on the front. Yeah.
Tre Lamar is up. Lamar and Vega. Vega getting the better of that exchange. You see those legs buckling. Tre rolling through.
Oh, wow.
Oh! Just clean to the back of the head.
Nighty-night, Tre Lamar. Oh, jeez.
Chase Oliver just turned into it.
Wow.
Oh! Rolling combo kick in that single leg drop kick almost. 2. But there's Lamar lunging.
All right. I thought he was sawing Z's over there in the corner. He knew what was going on. Good for you, Tre. Kid's actually learning something.
Lamar and Oliver trying to stay in this, trying to fight back. Meanwhile, Vega and Fitchett standing in front of them. And the 4 of them just exchanging shots.
We go Chase and Tre getting the upper hand now. They take advantage of the kids.
Now looking. And,
oh my God.
Like I said, do not discount the athleticism of the besties in the world. Oh, stereo.
That's got to be it.
Power bombs. Both of them going for the pin, too.
Wow.
And both men kick out.
Boy, look at the besties can't believe it. Fitchett can't believe it. Look at Vega's face. I know Vega hasn't worked with Clemens in a while, and he's still realizing he can't count to 3.
Vega apparently was informed that he was willing to get a disqualification if it teamed to it.
I get it's only Clemens. I mean,
Clemens attempting to get an order, but neither team.
yeah, it's like
listening to it.
Potato does too, right?
Oliver.
Where's Earl Hebner when you need him?
Wait a second.
Oh, wait a
Oliver.
minute. Oh, wow.
Oliver with that.
Look at the ring presence.
Through.
Good God. Look at the ring presence there by Chase Oliver, seeing that and taking an opportunity.
Oh, double stomp through Goldman. Now
Tre.
suicide dive just about went over Vega's head.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Chase Oliver in the
Shooting
ring.
star.
Shooting
Wadsworth.
star press, hook the leg, 2, 3.
They got him. Wow. There's no consequences tonight. Chase Oliver. Tre Lamar victorious. Damn.